This is a Rothschild invitation to one of their ritual satanic Masonic balls. It's all backwards, okay? Because they are Hebrew Kabbalah Luciferians. They read everything backwards, okay? You have to take a mirror to this invitation to read it, okay? They read everything backwards. Satanism, right? Rothschilds. Baphomet. So, let's have another look again. Now, in war games, you got two targets only, and they are American targets. Okay, it's all based on an attack, a war game, a nuke hoax on America. Las Vegas is the first target, and then Seattle. You only see two names on this, right? On the whole of America, just two names: Las Vegas, then Seattle. It's in that order: Las Vegas, then Seattle. Okay, now in the film, you have the date of the Las Vegas one, and it is, as with the Rothschilds, reversed. It's 7/11, and it was on 7/11. It was on 10/01/17. Read it backwards, it's 7/11. Okay, and the same with Seattle here, the Seattle operation that comes maybe in a couple of days' time, or even tomorrow, starting tomorrow-ish, but definitely the 23rd. You have this 3/11, which again is 23 reversed. 2, 3. Okay, just like 7/11 is reversed. 23. 23. 2, 3. There, it's right behind his head. 22 is there. Then he puts on the cap with the 32nd armored, which is 23 reversed. But here it's 23 clearly. 23. 2, 3. That's his date. Okay. He's wearing C, World War II C camouflage colors. The boats, they used to camouflage them in this kind of pattern and this kind of color. Right, submarine boom, Seattle. Okay, so let's move on away from that date. Apart from, actually no, let's mention FISK first. Now, back in 2016, FISK was chatting to me about the fact that, he'd noticed trident everywhere with these psyops, Zionist Masonic psyops, and I said, yeah, look at that trident bar that was supposed to be blown up on March the 9th, 2016 in Seattle. Of course, it's the Trident's Kitsap submarine base, the Trident missiles 1 and 2. Submarines, rogue boomers, submarines. So then all of a sudden, in early 2017, FISK came along with a breakdown of 9/11 being the trilogy. Here it is, the trilogy 9/11, 9, the towers, the explosions, of course, on the towers. 9/11, Cameron, Sloan, 6/12/16. He said it was going to be 11/11/11. Not quite. Although it was 6/12/16, right? Her Orlando Pulse Southgate hit to the East Gate, hit to the South Gate, and then hit to the West Gate, right? Seattle. But actually, yeah, it kind of was 6/11/16 because on her watch was 6/11, and she was supposed to be 16 years old in the film. 6/11/16, and at 2 a.m. On the 6/12/16 in Orlando, it was still 10 p.m. 6/11/16 in Seattle, 4 hours behind, right? So it does fit. So far, so good. And then you've got his date, which I thought would be a 13th because it goes 11, 12, 13. Based on that, but Oceans 11, Oceans 12, Oceans 13. There's a lot of 13 out there. But the 113 is 23. The 311 is 23 reversed. And of course, you've got 23 behind his head. You've got 22, 22, 23, and onwards. So Fisk was not far off at all with his Hiram Abiff breakdown of the whole thing. I think he's basically right. And the 311 that he was saying wasn't March the 11th. It wasn't that. It was 11/23/17. It was the 311 is 23. Here we go, 23. Maybe Fisk already knew that, and he was trying to throw me off and trying to sort of like say, oh, it didn't happen on March 11th, so you have to give up. No, don't be silly. Don't be silly. It's still on, and it could be on for tomorrow and definitely on Thursday. We'll see. I don't know. Guessing at dates is really difficult, but it certainly looks like it. Everything's pointing at it. Okay. So I will stop that one there, because I'll make my next video about the actual false flag itself and the intended targets, or shall we say the intended target, which is America. You can forget the spin-off almost, the misdirection that will be the attack on another country like North Korea. Yeah, sure, they'll attack another country on the back of it, but the intended target is America, the American people.